When people talk about the NFL, they talk about touchdowns, rivalries, and Super Bowls. But behind the spectacle, the NFL is more than just America's game. It's a business juggernaut, a machine that generates more than $20 billion annually, making it the richest sports league in the world. Today, we're going inside how the NFL became a $20 billion machine and why its model is unlike anything else in sports. The NFL began in 1920 as a loose coalition of small-town teams. Players often made just a few dollars per game, and many worked second jobs in the off-season. Back then, the league wasn't even considered the top sport in America. Baseball dominated. But slowly, through television, marketing, and shrewd business moves, the NFL transformed into a cultural and economic powerhouse. The first big step was TV. In the 1950s, NFL Commissioner Bert Bell negotiated the league's first national TV contract. Suddenly, games weren't just local events. They were national broadcasts. This was a turning point. Instead of relying only on ticket sales, the NFL could sell the game itself as a broadcast product. By the 1960s, thanks to Pete Rozelle, the NFL centralized TV rights, bundling all the teams together and negotiating as one. This meant small market teams like Green Bay could thrive alongside giants like New York or Dallas. It was a revenue-sharing model that created financial parity while driving up the value of the entire league. Then came Monday Night Football in 1970. Rozelle convinced ABC to take a chance on primetime football, and it became a cultural phenomenon. Howard Cosell, Don Meredith, and Frank Gifford brought football into America's living rooms in a way no one had seen before. Advertisers poured money in, and the NFL realized it could dominate not just Sundays, but weeknights too. Television made the NFL a national religion, and advertisers were paying tens of millions for the privilege of reaching that audience. Fast forward to today, and the NFL's TV deals are worth more than $110 billion over 11 years. The league has contracts with CBS, FOX, NBC, ESPN, and now Amazon Prime, which paid billions for exclusive Thursday Night Football rights. But it's not just traditional TV anymore. Streaming platforms are in the mix. YouTube signed a multi-billion-dollar deal to host NFL Sunday Ticket, giving fans digital access to out-of-market games. Netflix has also started experimenting with live sports, including its first NFL Christmas Day games, proving the league has the leverage to command massive contracts across both broadcast and digital media. The NFL isn't just on TV, it's everywhere. The results speak for themselves. Every single NFL game is a guaranteed ratings monster, consistently dominating the list of most watched broadcasts in America. In fact, 82 of the top 100 broadcasts in 2022 were NFL games. That's not just a sports stat, that's cultural dominance. But television and streaming aren't the only revenue engines. Stadiums are another. Teams like the Dallas Cowboys and Los Angeles Rams turned their stadiums into money-printing machines. AT&T Stadium, also known as Jerry World, isn't just a football venue. It's an entertainment complex capable of hosting concerts, boxing matches, and college football games. With luxury suites, naming rights, and personal seat licenses, stadium revenue has exploded. SoFi Stadium in Los Angeles cost $5 billion to build, and now generates hundreds of millions annually through events and sponsorships. Naming rights alone bring in tens of millions each year. Ticket sales are another pillar. The NFL has fewer games than other leagues, 17 regular season games per team plus playoffs. But scarcity creates demand. With average ticket prices above $120 and sellouts common, a single home game can generate $10 to $15 million in gate receipts. Add in concessions, merchandise, and parking, and game day revenue is staggering. Then there's merchandise. The NFL is one of the best-selling sports brands in the world. From jerseys to hats to replica helmets, the merchandise machine is global. When Tom Brady moved to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, his jersey became the best-selling sports jersey in America overnight. Every new star means a new surge in sales, and the NFL has mastered turning players into walking brands. Sponsorship is another massive piece. From beer deals with Bud Light to official pizza partners, insurance companies, and tech sponsors, every corner of the game is branded. The Super Bowl alone brings in over $600 million in ad revenue every year. A 30-second ad in the Super Bowl now costs $7 million, and companies line up to pay it because they know it's the most watched event in America. And then there's international growth. For years, the NFL was criticized for being too American, but in the last decade, it has pushed hard to expand. Games in London draw sellout crowds at Wembley and Tottenham Hotspur. Games in Germany have been instant successes, with tickets selling out in minutes. The league even has plans for more games in Mexico and possibly Brazil. Each international game is more than just exposure. It's an opportunity to expand the NFL's sponsorships, media rights, and merchandising into new markets. But perhaps the NFL's biggest business advantage is its structure. Unlike European football, where the biggest clubs hoard most of the money, the NFL uses revenue sharing. All national TV money is shared equally among the 32 teams, meaning even the smallest markets get the same slice as the giants. The salary cap ensures competitive balance while also keeping player wages in check compared to global soccer. This system guarantees profitability. Even a poorly performing team like the Jacksonville Jaguars is still worth billions thanks to shared TV money and the rising tide of league value. The NFL also thrives on scarcity. With only 17 regular season games, every contest feels like an event. Compare that to baseball's 162 games or basketball's 82 games, and you see why the NFL dominates TV ratings. Scarcity drives demand, and demand drives money. And let's not forget fantasy football and betting. Fantasy football turned millions of casual fans into weekly obsessives, driving viewership and engagement. Now, with sports betting legalized in much of the US, the NFL is tapping into a market worth billions. Partnerships with sportsbooks like DraftKings, FanDuel, and Caesars are estimated to bring the league hundreds of millions annually. Betting isn't just entertainment. It's a financial multiplier for the league's ratings and revenue. Another hidden factor is the players' union and the collective bargaining agreement. While players earn millions, the structure of contracts, salary caps, and revenue splits are negotiated to guarantee owners' profits. The league keeps roughly 50% of total revenue, ensuring teams and owners always come out ahead. It's why NFL franchises are such valuable investments. In 1989, Jerry Jones bought the Cowboys for $140 million. Today, they're worth over $9 billion. That's a 6,000% return on investment. And of course, the Super Bowl. It's not just a championship game. It's the most valuable single-day sporting event in the world. Between broadcast rights, ticket sales, ads, and sponsorships, the Super Bowl alone can generate close to $1 billion. It's also a global showcase, with audiences tuning in from more than 180 countries. The halftime show itself has become a cultural institution, with artists like Beyoncé, Rihanna, Kendrick Lamar, Shakira, Jennifer Lopez, The Weeknd, and Dr. Dre turning a 12-minute performance into the most watched concert of the year. Each show is sponsored for tens of millions, making halftime as valuable as the game itself. So how did the NFL become a $20 billion machine? By mastering scarcity, perfecting the TV and streaming product, building billion-dollar stadiums, creating global merchandising appeal, monetizing every square inch of the game and locking it all into a structure that guarantees profitability. The NFL is more than sport. It's America's most successful entertainment business. It thrives because every piece, from fantasy football to international games to halftime shows, is designed to keep fans engaged and money flowing. Critics argue the NFL is too corporate, too commercialized, but fans keep showing up. And as long as 100 million people tune in to the Super Bowl, as long as fantasy football dominates office pools, as long as Netflix and YouTube fight for streaming rights, the NFL's money machine will keep humming. From small-town beginnings in 1920 to a $20 billion empire today, the NFL's story is the story of how sport became business. And the machine shows no signs of slowing down.